What is going on, guys? It is Wrestlelamia here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including, this is really disappointing, was Roman Reigns actually unhappy with WWE? WWE Creative hated this. Danhausen's mystery partner is Brock Lesnar officially done with WWE? What really happened to the New Day? Original plans for MATEO? The Undertaker has a new look? Big E's WWE future, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. But before we get into the intro and the news, we'd like to thank NordVPN for sponsoring this video. A Backlash 2026 is live this weekend and streaming live on ESPN in the US, and if you're residing in the US and wish to watch the show via your current Netflix account, then you can do so via this VPN. Also, some of you watching may live in the UK, and we all know that certain sites are banned. Well, with the VPN in place, they'll unban them. Hey listen, I ain't judging, yeah? Just simply head to nordvpn.com/Wrestlelamia and sign up today. Thank you again for the continued support. And now let's hit the intro and get straight into our first story. Our first story looks at this is incredibly disappointing. Now, our top story today looks at John Cena's big Backlash announcement, as a new report has now shed some light on what the announcement could be. All week, John Cena and WWE have been hyping up the Backlash announcement, with Cena even stating that it's a game-changing announcement for WWE, and is literally going to break the foundations of WWE in its core. Well, fans have been speculating all week on what this could actually be, and judging by the hype, it could be huge. Could it be a future WrestleMania location? Could it link to a future WWE storyline? Hell, is Cena even coming out of retirement? Surely the hype behind this announcement should be something big, right? Well, it's incredibly disappointing, as according to WrestleVotes via Fightful Select, the big reveal is said to be linked to Club WWE. According to WrestleVotes Radio and Fightful Select, the internal expectation is that John Cena's appearance at Backlash is tied to Club WWE and its upcoming launch. There are high expectations for this new initiative, and one source said that John Cena being established as the face of the announcement is a huge boost. When WrestleVotes Radio asked if the announcement would be a WrestleMania location announcement, the source said probably not. And this announcement is an incredible letdown. No one come as a surprise to see the announcement being booed tomorrow night at Backlash. I mean, this is just as bad as the 25% discount that Pat McAfee was offering on SmackDown for his big announcement. Fans are questioning what Cena's role in WWE actually is now. WWE is using Cena to plug this announcement, and they're likely under the impression that if a beloved figure such as Cena makes the announcement, then fans are likely to accept it and not get angry about it. Whilst there may be some logic within that, WWE fans aren't stupid, and they will see through any tomfoolery. Club WWE is supposed to involve exclusive merchandise and ticket discounts, but of course, this is a paid club, so it is once again WWE milking the fans dry for every cent they have. Announcing this club a week after the latest talent cuts is definitely short-sighted, and WWE should act with a degree of caution, or the backlash, pun intended, to this announcement could be severe. What do you guys think? Is this disappointing? Next up, were there tensions between Roman Reigns and WWE? Well, one of the main stories of this week has focused on Roman Reigns. It's been heavily rumored that TKO requested Reigns to restructure his deal, and it's been widely reported that Reigns has been pulled from all TV dates for the month of June. But in an update relating to this so-called tension between Reigns and TKO, it's now been reported via Fightful Select that Reigns isn't going anywhere, and he's perfectly happy with TKO and WWE. Roman Reigns isn't going anywhere. In recent weeks, there were completely unfounded rumors that Roman Reigns was unhappy with TKO and WWE after his June dates were removed after they were promoted in error. Sean Ross Sapp immediately debunked that rumor, and WrestleVotes Radio has followed up. Advertising the world champion for an entire month of TV only to realize the mistake days later is a huge blunder, and it's hardly a surprise that fans started conspiracy theories regarding Reigns' WWE future. The report adds that Reigns' place in WWE is firm, and he's still factored into WWE creative plans in a huge way. They're told there is no concern from WWE or TKO about Roman Reigns leaving the company, and his place in WWE is firm. He's still factored into WWE creative in a huge way. That's positive news that Reigns isn't leaving WWE, but this still fails to address why Reigns is missing an entire month away from WWE television. Reigns promised that he would be full-time throughout the summer, yet clearly this isn't the case. As things stand, the reigning world champion is still advertised for Night of Champions in Saudi Arabia, so it's unclear if he will be in fact working that particular show. Next up, WWE Creative actually hated this. One of the more outlandish stories on WWE television right now focuses on a gingerbread character, with WWE even set to deliver a funeral-style segment for the character live tonight on SmackDown. The storyline and character certainly isn't for everyone, and according to Fightful Select, many within the creative team are fully against the story. Rest in peace, Gingerbread Man. Sami Zayn effectively killed off the Gingerbread Man, well after many were against the storyline. WrestleVotes Radio reports that there was a number of creative members pushing against the heavy use of the Gingerbread Man gimmick on SmackDown of late. One source near creative called it hokey and archaic. There was a notable pushback from creative members as the direction of the storyline was being discussed in WWE. The storyline has been heavily compared to a Vince McMahon style angle, and this is the exact story McMahon would have booked to make himself laugh in the back. Now, hopefully WWE wraps this thing up tonight with the funeral segment, but they are known to milk a storyline dry, so it's possible that this storyline lasts for several more months, as Gingerbread Man is probably going to be rising up from the grave anytime soon, right? Next up, Sami Zayn denies turn. Fans have officially turned on Sami Zayn, but does this actually mean he's a heel? Well, it is complex, and according to Zayn during an interview with the Toronto Sun, he hasn't fully turned heel, and he's planning on basing his character work on the crowd response on a weekly basis. Well, first, I'll disagree with your statement that I've fully turned heel here. I don't think I have. I think I'm trying to play this one a little differently because it's kind of different. We're kind of writing these reactions, which are kind of different week to week. As Zayn added that his new character would be outside the box and it's destined to split the audience. So I had this idea for a slight kind of character shift that would be a little kind of outside the box. That would kind of split the audience a little bit. But sometimes things just don't work out exactly how you envision it. And sometimes you think you're going to be somewhere on the timeline and you're not. You know what I mean? There continues to be rumors that WWE is going to deliver a double turn of sorts tomorrow night at Backlash. This would see Zayn fully embrace his heel persona, while Trick Williams turns babyface. Whilst this isn't confirmed by any credible source, this was initially rumored to occur a number of months ago, so we can't rule it out. Next up, Danhausen's mystery partner is... Well, tomorrow night at Backlash, Danhausen will team with a mystery name to take on Kit Wilson and The Miz. There are an array of rumors relating to who this mystery name is going to be, and WWE has released a list of potential partners via their website. It's all going to be about who Danhausen gets to be his partner. The options can range from CM Punk to R-Truth to Mr. Iguana to the mini Danhausens, or maybe Obafemi, one of the hottest names in the business. Now, it's been rumored that it's highly likely that CM Punk is going to be Danhausen's partner at Backlash. And whilst it would be kind of wild, they are still real-life friends, so it would make some sense. It's also been theorized by fans on social media that John Cena is going to be Danhausen's partner, but this would destroy the credibility of Cena's 2025 retirement, as why would he come out of retirement just for one comedy match? It really wouldn't make any sense. Next up, WWE's new free agents. WWE has now updated the roster status of several well-known former stars, including Paige and AJ Lee, by listing them as free agents on its official website. This does mean that they're no longer tied to a specific WWE brand such as Raw or SmackDown, who could potentially appear across different shows. It seems that the free agent label has become increasingly important in WWE storytelling. Paige, who recently returned to WWE after years away from active competition, has attracted attention following rumors about a long-term future with the company. Meanwhile, with AJ Lee, it's not much of a surprise that she's been labeled a free agent in the company, as there's been rumors that she's taken it under the hiatus from WWE. Other free agents include Nikki and Brie Bella, Danhausen, Obafemi, and Omos. Next up, what really happened to the New Day? Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods of the New Day were effectively pushed towards leaving WWE after being told their contracts would either be reduced or they could be released. But according to the Wrestling Observer, WWE's parent company TKO approached several wrestlers about taking pay cuts despite the company's strong financial position. There's a key detail in the report that claims that the New Day were offered less money to stay while also being shifted into lighter in-ring and promotional roles. Rather than accept reduced terms only 1 year into a long-term deal, Woods and Kingston reportedly chose to leave the company on their own terms. The New Day, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods left the company this past week just 1 year into a 5-year contract that was to run from 2025 to 2030 after being told that essentially WWE was going to cut them, but that they could get a new deal at a lower rate. They made the decision to leave since the company wasn't doing anything with them. Immediately, a lot of AEW talent, notably the Young Bucks and FTR, started with tweets teasing the idea of wanting them in the company. It's all but sure that when the New Day's non-compete clause ends, they will be headed straight over to the competition, that being AEW. Next up, the original plans for JC Mateo. JC Mateo didn't even last 1 single year in WWE. Mateo, formerly known as Jeff Cobb, debuted at Backlash 2025 as an ally of Solo Sikoa, immediately joining the Bloodline story. However, it seems that WWE was going to give him a major push at the start. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Cobb was at first planned for a big push as he was to work with key people in singles in plans that never ended up happening. For whatever reason, after seeing him, he became a face in the crowd of the MFTs, a group built around Sikoa, and with Tama Tonga getting the screen time and Tala Tonga as the monster. Now, the guy was literally an NPC in the group. WWE did absolutely nothing with him, and even after a year, we knew absolutely nothing about him in WWE. Mateo was never given an opportunity to shine in the company, and it's such a huge shame, as he would have definitely benefited from a singles push rather than being lumped in with the MFTs. Next up, WWE planning a retirement angle. Could WWE be planning a retirement storyline for Seth Rollins? While speaking on ESPN SportsCenter, Austin Theory was asked about Rollins vs Bron Breakker at Backlash tomorrow night, and Theory stated that Rollins may be forced to retire after the match. Oh man, Bron Breakker and Seth Rollins. Well, you know those magic shows where, the person gets cut in half? Well, that's going to be Seth Rollins. We just don't need the box and the magic. We just need Bron Breakker and that spear. This dude's a dog, so Seth Rollins might have to retire after Saturday. And these comments could simply be Theory hyping up the match, but the use of the word retire is certainly interesting. Next up, Brock Lesnar officially done with WWE. We have yet another sign that Brock Lesnar is officially done with WWE. As of right now, Brock Lesnar has been moved to the alumni section of WWE.com, which is exclusively reserved for names that are no longer with the company. Currently, there is still speculation that Lesnar is going to have one more match in WWE, potentially at SummerSlam, but the fact that Lesnar has been moved to the alumni section already, as well as the fact that WWE is selling merchandise promoting his retirement, suggests he is indeed officially done. Next up, Paul Heyman didn't know about Lesnar's retirement. Paul Heyman was interviewed by TMZ recently, and during the interview, he revealed that he had no idea that Brock Lesnar was going to retire in the manner he did. If I knew he was going to retire, would I have gone on record saying he was going to dominate for the next 15 years? But there's been speculation that Lesnar went off script with his retirement, with Triple H even hinting that he had no idea that it was coming. Next up, a WWE show sells out in 15 minutes. Whilst attendance and interest may be down for WWE right now, they're still delivering big business internationally. Tickets went on sale yesterday for the WWE live event in Chile, and despite not a single match being advertised for the show, it managed to sell out in just 15 minutes. This is absolutely incredible, and now their vocal calls to see WWE turn the event into a PLE. Leading this campaign is WWE star Sami Zayn, who took to X to urge WWE to have a PLE in the country. Next up, The Undertaker has a new look. Our legends are getting older day by day, but nobody has proved this more than The Undertaker's new look. A new photo emerged after Teddy Long shared a photo of The Undertaker with his new look, and the guy is now completely shaved off his trademark ponytail. He hasn't gone completely bald, but the new look certainly makes him look a lot older. Pictured next to The Godfather, Booker T, Teddy Long, and Bruce Pritchard, Teddy Long hasn't aged a damn day. And finally, Big E's WWE future. Our final story today looks at the future of popular WWE star Big E. Since his retirement from in-ring competition, the former WWE champion has taken on the role of pre-show analyst. However, due to his close personal friends Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston exiting WWE last week, this has led to speculation that Big E could soon follow suit. The latest news on this comes from Fightful Select, who's revealed that Big E will remain with WWE and there are no plans for him to exit the company in any capacity. Big E will remain with WWE. After speaking with sources familiar with the production of the monthly WWE kickoff shows, WrestleVotes Radio on Fightful Select reports that it is believed that Big E will remain a part of the kickoff shows as he has been. There were questions from some fans after Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods left the company. Big E is viewed internally as a valuable presence and is seen as a key reason for the kickoff show's success. We're glad to hear that Big E is not going to follow suit and exit WWE. Hopefully he'll have a long stay on the kickoff shows. But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below. I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.